साथ में साथ और सहयोग रहा है, और वह राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष भी रहे बामसपी संगठन के। तो ये जो संगठन है, इस संगठन के बारे में आज हम चर्चा करने जा रहे हैं सदर्न इंडिया के तरफ, मतलब जो बामसेप का साउथ इंडिया का जो सफर रहा है, साउथ इंडिया में बामसेप यह संगठन किस तरह से विस्तारित हुआ है, इसके बारे में आज हम चर्चा करने जा रहे हैं। तो आज का जो विषय है, हिस्ट्री ऑफ बामसेप and its expansion in southern India. So this is the topic that we are going to discuss. और आज ये जो विषय है, यह विषय खास तौर से सदर्न इंडिया को लेकर है, इसलिए आज हम यह चर्चा जो है, यह चर्चा अंग्रेजी में करने जा रहे हैं, ताकि इस चर्चा के बारे में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोगों तक, जो हमारे सदर्न पार्ट्स के जो लोग हैं, साउथ इंडिया के जो लोग हैं और जो एनआरआईज है, उनको इस बामसेप के इतिहास के बारे में, इसके विस्तार के बारे में, इसके एक्सपांशन के बारे में लोगों को पता चल सके। तो आज इस विषय पर बातचीत करने के लिए हमारे साथ मौजूद है मूल निवासी एन गंगाधर सर। ही इज एक्स नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ बामसेप। सर वेलकम, जय भीम, जय मूल निवासी, एंड जय संविधान, जय भारत सर। सर कैन यू अनम्यूट योर माइक सर प्लीज। सर प्लीज अनम्यूट योर माइक।
ओके।
जय भीम, जय मूल्यवासी, जय संविधान, जय भारत सर।
जय भारत, जय संविधान।
वेलकम टू एमएनटी न्यूज नेटवर्क सर।
Thank you.
Yeah. So, sir, today we are going to discuss the history of BAMSEF, and specifically its expansion, its networking, its overall programming that was held till date today in the southern part of our India. And on this particular topic, we would like to hear from you. First of all, MNT News Network viewers, on behalf of them, I would like to ask what was or how you got associated with this national level organization? What was that event, or how you got associated with such organization, sir? Can you tell us?
Okay. And during 1995, I think it is before 95, I think, I am involving in the local activities of the Ambedkarite movement, not fully Ambedkarite movement. At that time, we don't know the fully Ambedkarite movement. Before I am joining into the bombs of organization, not only myself, and most of the people in Andhra Pradesh and in southern part of the India also, they don't know about the fully Ambedkarite movement. They know about the Ambedkarite movement only. So similarly, I am involving in the affairs of the Ambedkarite movement, rather Buddhist movement, something like that. I am involving in that Ambedkarite movement during those days. During that is during 90s, 93, 94, 95, something in that around that area. So in that area, at that time, I am completely involving in the local affairs of the Ambedkarite movement and some other activities, some other agitational programs, something like that, atrocities, like some other people who are involving in that time. See, in the same manner, I am also involving in that same manner only. But before I am entering into the organization, I am just influenced by some people like Dr. Kati Padma Rao, who is the uh, main crowd puller and mobilizer of in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana combined Andhra Pradesh state. So I am the not only myself, most of the people, youngsters, are following at that time Dr. Katti Padma Rao and Advocate Bojja Tarakam Garu and some other people who are leading the affairs of the movement of scheduled caste people, scheduled tribe people, or rather at that time we are used to use the name Dalit also. But after joining the Bombs of organization, we we are forced, we are likely to not using this word of Dalit. So at that time, we are involving in these activities of the scheduled caste people, scheduled tribe people, not involving in the OBC also. We are not at all known about the OBC movement also at that time. So during that time, 1995, we are closely and immensely involving in the affairs of the Ambedkarite movement and scheduled caste and scheduled tribe movement, or rather Dalit movement. So at that time, I am the assistant engineer in electrical department in Rajahmundry area. So at that time, I am I was I had a contact with Kanekar Saab. Rather, Kanekar Saab he contacted me personally. He contacted me and invited me to come and join into the BAMSAF organization. That is the first phase of my involvement into the BAMSAF organization. Ashish. No, please unmute karo.
Sorry. So as far as this first interaction started with our beloved brother, so after this short interaction and the explanation or whatever the discussions happened between you and our brother. So how you feel differentiate between the existing organizations that you are working and the impact that Dr. Kanekar sir informed you. So how did you feel that one, and what were the developments after that? How you got yourself associated and linked with BAMSEF organization along with Dr. Kanekar sir?
Okay. At that time, that Kanekar Saab is the some assistant director of some department, file area department, something department. Uh, he he tried to contact me so many times, but at that time, as a common ordinary person, as a common ordinary Ambedkarite person, I am a actually I feel myself as a strong myself is a I am a very strong Ambedkarite person. I am feeling like that at that time. But after entering into the bombs of organization only, I came to know that I don't know about nothing about the full Ambedkarite movement. I am no nothing about the Ambedkarite movement also. After joining, after association with the bombs of organization only, I came to know that I don't know ABCDs of the Ambedkarite movement at that time. So Kanekar Saab tried so many times to contact me, but I never give a chance to him to contact me. So at last, he finds some time with me, and we both associated in some park, and we discussed for some time, and he asked me, and he advised me, and also he requested me to join the bombs of organization. Okay, sir, I will join. So, what are the modalities of the bombs of organization? I asked Kanekar sir. Kanekar, but actually, I want to tell you that I don't want to join in the bombs of organization at that particular time. But I want to relieve that Kanekar Saab at that time. Just I don't want to involve in the affairs of the bombs of organization. This is the state of mind at that time particularly. So for that purpose, I asked him. So what are the modalities of the bombs of organization? You please tell me. Then I will join into the bombs of organization. He he straight away asked me, no, okay, that bombs of organization is an employees organization, and it is a non-agitational organization, and it is a non-political organization, and at the same time it is a non-religious organization. This is the answer given by Kanekar Saab. So immediately I catch the point of non-religious organization, because I am also involving in those days in the Buddhist movement also. Basically, my family is a Buddhist family from the beginning itself. So I think that non-religious organization is not acceptable to me at that time. When he told that BAMSF is a non-religious organization, immediately I questioned Kanekar Saab. Okay, sir, that BAMSF is non-agitational. Okay, I accept it. BAMSF is a non-political organization. Okay, that is your wish and will. But who is in what right this non-religious organization? Baba Sahib Ambedkar is already told to us that for resolving all sorts of problems, Buddhism is the final solution. He told like that. So Buddhism is the final resort for all resolving all sorts of problems. So BAMSF is telling that it is a non-religious organization. So I don't want to join in the BAMSF organization because it is a non-religious organization. Something like that I given this answer to the Kanekar Saab. But Kanekar Saab at that time, he is not in a position to answer me in a proper way. He told me, no, not like that. But he is not given a proper answer to me. So at that time, we concluded our meeting with no fruitful discussions. For that purpose, we left the meeting spot without concluding any conclusions. That means, okay, I will join, something like that. I never told to Kanekar Saab, and he also not answered to my questions. Why it is not non-religious? He is not in a position to answer my question. Okay, I will answer this question through my national president or some activist, something like that. He answered me and he left me at that time. So this is the first encounter with my Dr. Kanekar Saab.
Okay,
This
sir.
is
So
my
after
first
this
encounter with
interaction,
Kanekar Saab.
after this interaction, as Kanekar sir told that he will organize a meeting or he will tell his seniors or national president to get associated with you or get clarifications on your doubts. So how this happened and when it happened or whether anything had happened or not, how it moved further, sir?
Okay, after some time, after 7 or 10 days or later, he again met me and told me that our senior functionary of the BAMSF organization and the founder of the BAMSF organization, rather, uh, that DK Kapade Saab will visiting our Andhra Pradesh at that time, particularly to answer your questions, to relieve the doubts of your doubts. He is coming all the way from Delhi. So you please try to attend when he came to Rajamandri. And is it possible for you to listen to him? Something like that. He requested me. Okay, no problem, sir. You please call him. I will. Interact with the Kapade Saab. I replied to Kanekar Saab. So after some days, the DK Kapade Saab visited Rajahmundry, and we encountered in a guest house, and we interacted almost more than 4 to 5, more than 6 hours also actually. At that time, I remembering those days. That means more than 25 years, more than 25 to 30 years, I think. So at that time, to clarify my doubts and to reply to my questions from all the way, the bombs of organization is ready to. This point is very impressed me like anything. For just clarifying my doubts from all the way from Delhi, the senior most functionary of the organization is coming from all the way from Delhi is not a ordinary thing. This impressed me like anything. So he came after 10 days. He came to Rajahmundry, and we sit together for more than 5 to 6 hours, and we discussed. And after discussion, I decided to work for the bombs of organization. This is the thing. Shall I continue, Ashish? What?
Yeah. Please continue. Means how this interaction had happened, and then after means what exactly the discussions happened, and after that how your association with BAMSEF continued, and you can elaborate more, particularly the southern part, how you had taken it forward, and how the entire South India this BAMSEF organization was spread. That history we would like to know after this association with DK Khapade sir.
So when that is the main important thing also, that our cadre and other people should know this thing also. So that's why I want to elaborate this thing in few words. So Ashish, that one thing I want to tell you, even though it is a boring subject to some people, but it is very important subject to the people who are involving in the affairs of the bombs of organization, and who want to run the Phule Ambedkarite movement in a right spirit. This discussion and these deliberations shall be very helpful to these people. Hmm? So at that time, I want to tell you, I am very is it correcting or right thing or wrong? I don't know. But at that time, I am a very arrogant fellow, very arrogant fellow. I am not. I am proud myself as I am a real Ambedkarite person. I know everything. Something like that. This is my attitude. My behavior is most objectionable to everybody. But at that time, Kapade Sahab straight away asked me one question. What is Mr. Gangadhar? What is your problem? Tell me. Some straight question he asked me. What is your problem? Then with my attitude is arrogant attitude, na, that immediately I answered to Kapade Sahab, no, I have no questions. What no questions? I have no questions to answer, to ask you. Why you are coming? You please tell me first. Something like that. I answer. I question again to Kapade Sahab. That is the attitude of myself. So then immediately asked me, you told me, the Kanyakar Sahib told me that you not agreed that BAMSF is the non-religious organization. So why you are not agreeing to the non-religious organization? You are agreeing to the non-political organization. You are agreeing to the non-agitational organization, but you are not agreeing to the non-religious organization. Why? You please tell me first, then I will explain. He asked me. Okay, sir, I am also not agreeable to the non-agitational and non-political also. But to some extent, I agree to these two points. But I am not completely against to the non-religious organization. Why? Because Baba Sahib Ambedkar already told to our people that Buddhism is the final resort. Buddhism is the only solution for solving for all our problems. So for that purpose, he embraced Buddhism also. He advised us all our people to take the to embrace Buddhism. So why this is the actual situation? Why the BAMSF is telling that BAMSF is a non-religious organization? This is not correct. I am not agreed with this statement. So BAMSF is not a about to the BAMSF, Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar. So I am not agreed with this statement, because BAMSF is a BAMSF should be a religious organization, something like that. I asked Kapade Saab, and that's why I am not agreed with the this third point. Then Kapade Saab told me, after a long discussion, so many discussions are took place at that time. But after some discussions, no, as a strategy, as a strategically, we put as a non agitational, non political, and non religious. As a strategy, we put as a non, but it must be make it is an on political, on religious, and on agitational also. We are going to make it as an on political and on religious and on agitational in the coming days. As a strategical point, we are put as a non religious only. Why? Because we are having more than 6,743 castes in India. We want to unite all these castes. So all these caste people are associated with so many political organizations. All these caste people are associated and mingled with so many religions in the country. So, but our main motto is to unite all these people. This is our main motto. BAMSF main motto is to unite all these people, is the main motto of the BAMSF organization. Suppose we put this Buddhism is the main religion for we should follow Buddhism. So the Christians, the Muslims, the Brahmanized people, the Islamic people, nobody will attach to our organization, or nobody will attach to our ideology. Nobody will attach to the BAMSF organization. So as a strategical point of view, we put this point that is non-religious, non-agitational. Why are putting as the non-agitational? Why? Because BAMSF is in purely an employees organization. Employees having some rules and regulations. So employees should not participate in any agitational programs. For that purpose, we put as a non-agitational. In the same manner, employees should not be involved in the affairs of the political organizations, political parties, so that as a strategy we put as a non-political. In the same manner, we put the non-religious also. We are following, this is the Phule, Baba Sahib Ambedkar and Periyar ideology we are propagating. So this is nothing but Buddha's ideology only. So for that purpose, as a strategy point, as a strategical point, we put this non-religious. So after explaining by not this simple manner, Kapade Sahib explained to me, but in an elaborate manner he explained to me. And after elaborated, after deliberations, complete deliberations, I come to conclude, I convinced like anything. Immediately I accepted and okay, sir, I want to work with this organization. Okay, I want to work with the BAMSF organization. This is the main thing I want to tell you.
Right, sir. So after these discussions, basically now almost for last 25, 30 years, you are started your journey and working with this organization, and right from starting with the activist, you had reached to the most important post of the organization of national president. So, considering the journey from activist to the national president and the expansion of BAMSAFE by centralizing the center at Rajamundry, how this organization got established in southern part of India, sir?
It is because we are not full timers. We are only not only half timers also. We are only we are utilizing or we are spending our time only whenever we finds time. We are spreading the ideology of the fully Ambedkarite movement in southern part. So it is very difficult for us to spread the organizational ideology in southern part. That is, we have 5 states in southern part. That is Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and Telangana. These are the 5 states. But as far as of now itself, that only in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana we have some roots of the BAMSF organization in these 2 states only. In Karnataka, last 5-10 years back, we have some roots, but that roots are not strengthened because of we are not finding proper cadre in that particular state. Where about this Kerala and Tamil Nadu, we are not finding any proper cadre in Kerala, and some cadres are available, but we are not in a position to maintaining the liaison between these cadres. That is the problem. Because why? Because this is happening because of we have lack of full timers. We are all employees. We are having some time only in the Saturdays and Sundays only. So this in Saturday, Sunday, we are concentrating in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana only. Going to some other parts of the southern states, it is not possible for us. The organization, the BAMSF organization is also not in a position to create the full timers because the organization is not viable to maintain these full timers in a large scale. That is the main reason we are not in a position to spread the organization in southern part. Not only in southern parts, in northeastern states also, we are not in a position to enter the organization in the northeastern states. We have 8 states in the northeastern states. That is from Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, Tripura. These are the 8 states we are we are entered in these areas. So because we have lack of full timers, this problem is happening. That we in coming days definitely we are planning to overcome this problem, and we are planning to organize the southern parts also, and the first of all we are concentrating in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Particularly in Andhra Pradesh, we have in recently these in out of 13 districts they are bifurcated into 26 districts, and in Telangana there are 33 districts. Total more than 50 to 60 districts are there combinedly, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. So we are more concerned and more we are very particular about in concentrating in developing in these all these districts only. In some other Karnataka also we are concentrating. So Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, in coming days we are planning to organize in these states also.
Right, sir. So, as far as the Andhra Pradesh and Telangana states are considered, we would like to know more about the developments that has happened after you got associated with this organization till date. Means how slowly, gradually it has developed in the last 25-30 years, as far as the Andhra Pradesh and Telangana are considered, sir.
Okay. That in Andhra Pradesh, not in combined Andhra Pradesh, particularly at that time while I associated with the BAMSF organization during 95 to 97. At that time, I am the convener of the BAMSF organization for the Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh means both Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. So, as a convener of the BAMSF organization, I am immensely and very frequently, very. I think shall I use that word or word? I don't know. Very ferociously, very immensely, very thoroughly, I toured both Telangana and Andhra Pradesh during those days. But still, not only in Andhra and Telangana, overall country, the condition of the BAMSF organization, we are not in a position to organize the class 1 officers till now. We are organizing only the class 2, even the class 2 officers also we are not organizing. We are organizing only class 3 and class 4 people, class 4 employees only, class 3, class 4, to some extent class 2 officers, but class 1 officers we are not concentrating. We are not involving them into the fully Ambedkarite movement. This is the biggest lacuna. We are lagging in the BAMSF organization. So, as far as Andhra Pradesh and Telangana is concerned, we concentrated in organizing the engineers, doctors, and some teachers, and some other well wishers of the fully Ambedkarite movement. We are organized. We are gathered these people only. But class 1 officers like civil servants and some other professors, some registrars, some other professors, we are not organized this type of people into the organization. This we should concentrate in the coming days. We shall concentrate to organize these people. So, as far as your question is concerned, as a convener of the BAMSF organization, I just I gathered some family members. First of all, during my college days, my college friends and my official friends, I gathered some 10 to 15 people to do. From these people, I form a group there, and we enter into the some of the districts in the Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, and we organized to some extent, and slowly we entered out of 23 districts in the combined Andhra Pradesh. We entered almost all 11 to 12 districts. This is the first phase of our spreading of the organization in combined Andhra Pradesh. We are entered almost all 11 to 12 districts in the combined Andhra Pradesh first phase. Then slowly we covered another 7 to 8 districts, and we covered almost all 19 to 17 to 19 districts in combined Andhra Pradesh. This is the my organizing way of in combined Andhra Pradesh.
Right, sir. So, as far as the growth of the organization is considered, even Andhra Pradesh that time gave elaborate consideration and thinkings in generating the literature, and Andhra Pradesh state had run itself the special magazines in Telugu language, as well as they had brought, I think, many literatures after the demise of Kapade Sahib, and before his demise also, like the spoke Kapade and all. So, how you find these developments as far as the requirement of the organization is considered, the efforts Andhra Pradesh people had put in this, sir?
And then we are used to the cadre camps of the Kapade Sahib. We are used to record all the cadre camps, whatever the cadre camp taken by the Kapade Sahib during those days. We are used to record all those speeches, all those cadre camps very closely. We are recorded. After recording all these cadre camps, my brother Anand, he closely translated, not translated. He closely put black and white all the words, all the cassettes of the Kapade Sahib into the black and white. From that point, we developed our own way of conducting our cadre camps. Also, after reading this literature of Kapade Sahib, is used to take the cadre camps in English only, but it is not possible to understand the language in English, the whole cadre camp, and digesting the cadre camps in English is not easy. But at that time, we used to put these words into black and white, and we are memorizing, and we are reading, and we are by hearting all these words, all these all these words of the Kapade Sahib, each every word we are by hearted, and we developed our own mechanism to conduct the cadre camps in our own way, not one way, in the same way of the Kapade Sahib, in the same way of how Kapade Sahib is conducting. In the same way we are conducting the cadre camps in Telugu. This is the main thing, turning point for us. I used to take the cadre camps first of all during the 1998, 99. During those days, I used to take the cadre camps throughout combined Andhra Pradesh, and slowly, some other two or three people are made themselves as taking the cadre camps individually also, instead of myself. Some of the Dr. Satyaji Rao and Balaji Naik, some other people, they developed this taking the cadre camps. So this is one part, and another part is we concentrated in developing the one press. We purchased one press in Andhra Pradesh, in Rajahmundry. In Rajahmundry, we purchased one press, one press person, that is Mullivasi Visweswar Rao. He is the main key person. He is the bombs of cadre. He is the press owner. He asked us to we shall purchase one press, printing press, something like that. He advised us, and we, the bombs of people in Andhra Pradesh, 2-3 people, we combined together. We purchased that at that time. We purchased one press. Through this press only, we are used to bring out these booklets, pamphlets, and every we are used to bring out one booklet or two booklets in each state convention. For a national convention also, we are used to take bring out one booklet from Telugu or from the language of the English also. These are the things, the owning of press, and these are the two persons, that Viswesar Rao and N Anand. These are the two key persons, are very important. They played very key role in developing the organization, in bringing out of the literature in local language, and booklets and everything. These are the two key persons who played a very key role in developing the organization in Andhra Pradesh.
Right, sir. It was a very good initiative and a very good teamwork that had brought up Mulnivasi Times in Telugu as well as The Spoke Kapade Saab and entire many issues in English as well as in Telugu language, and that was basically a need, and that you fulfilled to uplift the organization in specifically Andhra Pradesh, sir. Sir, it was very nice interacting with you on the development of the southern part. So, as far as your association is considered along with BAMSEF as a national organizations, in brief, we would like to know or hear from you, how do you see the future of BAMSEF in coming 4 5 years or 10 years as far as the southern part of the country is considered, sir?
As far as the southern part of the country, we are going to establish one training center at Rajamandri. Actually, we have already one training center at Rashtrapita Jyotiba Phule Institute of Social Revolution at Nagpur, and we are planning to establish three more training centers in northern part and southern part, and some eastern part, some other in Bihar. We are going to establish one training center, and Delhi we are going to establish one training center, and at the same time we are going to establish one training center at Rajamandri. Why? Because we are planning these three training center na. The training center is very plays very key role in developing the organization. Suppose for establishing the training center at Rajamandri, it will cover all the five states, not only the five states of the southern part of the country, and at the same time, this Orissa and Chhattisgarh and West Bengal, these areas also we will cover. For this almost all 8 to 9 states, we will cover this training center. So we want to establish one training center at Rajamandri, and by establishing this training center, we are going to cover. We give immense training to these areas. That is southern part. Very we plan to organizing the training, local training camps for these people. Telangana, not only Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, for Karnataka and Tamil Nadu and Kerala also, we are planning to organize these training camps for these people in this training center, and the CEC already taken the decision to establish these training centers at these centers, and not only in Andhra Pradesh and Bihar and Delhi also we are planning to, because we have Bihar, we have some our own land, and in Rajamandri also we have our own land in the name of the BAMSAF organization. So by establishing the training centers in these areas, we want to propagate the ideologies of the Phule and Baba Saheb Ambedkar in the coming years. This is the one area. And another area I want to tell you is, in the coming and in the coming 5 to 10 years, definitely we will establish and we will propagate the ideologies of the Phule Ambedkarite movement and Phule Ambedkarite ideology very thoroughly. Definitely, we will going to be succeed in the coming days, because we want to recruit the full timers in the coming days. We are planning, the CEC also taken the decision to take the to recruit the full timers. For that purpose also, we for that purpose also we opened one separate account for the full timers account also. We are collecting the every month 500 rupees for this account, and we are slowly we are developing, and we are planning to recruit the full timers in the coming years. Definitely it is a very inviting situation will come in the future, coming days, coming 5 to 10 years. It definitely the bombs of will reach its goal in a logical manner.
Right, sir. We are almost towards concluding this session, sir. Before concluding, we would like to take your message to the viewers of MNT News Network and the overall people. What appeal you would like to make as far as BAMSEF organization is considered, and as far as efforts are required for the southern part to spread this organization, sir? Your brief message, sir.
That is the people, the cadre who are engaged in the affairs of the Fully Ambedkarite movement in this organization particularly. I already, as a national president, I already given my message during my tenure. That is, please try to read one page, at least one page per day. This is I am requesting you, not I am giving any advice to you. It is my sincere request to enrich your knowledge. It is very necessary. Otherwise, if you are not enrich your knowledge, it is not possible to move the society along with you. This is the first point. You must read at least one page. That is the Fully Ambedkar ideology related to the literature, the Fully Ambedkar literature, bombs of literature, any literature related to the Fully Ambedkar movement. You should read at least one page per day. Otherwise, it is not possible to enrich the knowledge. This is the one thing. And another thing, another point I want to tell you is that is, at least you should speak to one person. At least speak to one person per day. That is one thing, that you should create the human resources that will leads to the human resources, that we are badly in need of the human resources for the organization. In southern part of India, I request the cadre of the Andhra Pradesh and Telangana people, I request you once again, you please try to speak to one person per day, a new person, not to the known person, a new person. You please speak to one person about our organization, about our ideology, about our objective, and everything. Whatever you knows about this Fully Ambedkarite movement, you please to interact with one person in every day. This is the second point. And third point is, you please try to motivate your friends, relatives, and other members also, your colleagues also, to please donate to the Fully Ambedkarite movement. That is 500 rupees per month. This will create the financial resources. Without human and financial resources, we are not in a position to run the Fully Ambedkarite movement. This is my earnest request to the all the cadres who are listening to me in this particular episode. And another thing, final words to me, to you, all of you, is please create one cadre in 1 year. You create just one cadre in 1 year. This will create so many human resources. You should introduce one cadre to the organization in 1 year, not 1 month, not 2 months. Only for 1 year you shall create one cadre, and you should introduce this cadre to the organization. Total entire Andhra Pradesh and entire Telangana, it will create so many cadres to the organization, so many cadres to the Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. So these are the 4 points I want to advise you. I request you to please follow my words. This is my message lastly. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for elaborating more on the history of BAMSEF in the southern part of India, particularly, and your association with such organization for the last so many years. It was a very nice interaction with you, and we people would like to know more about the history that was behind starting this organization in the southern part of India. Thank you very much for joining today, and again we will invite you some other day on some different topics, sir. Thank you very much. Jai Bhim, Jai Mulyavasi, Jai Savidhan, Jai Bharat.
Jai Bhim, Jai Mulyavasi, Jai Bharat, Jai Samvidhan.
Thank you very much, sir. With your permission, I would like to announce for tomorrow's topics. Tomorrow there is Sunday, and tomorrow is the death anniversary of Shahir Annabhau Sate. So we are going to organize various sessions on this particular day. So tomorrow in the morning, Mulyavasi Sabhyata and Kalachar, we are going to organize Lok Shahir Annabhau Sate का साहित्य और परिवर्तन आंदोलन में सहभाग. सो दिस द टॉपिक दैट वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस टुमारो. कल हम सुबह 10 बजे, कल 17 जुलाई है, रविवार है, और सुबह 10 बजे इस विषय पर चर्चा करेंगे, लोक शाहिर अन्नाभाऊ साठे का साहित्य और परिवर्तन आंदोलन में सहभाग. एंड ऑल्सो इन द इवनिंग, एज टुमारो इज संडे, so tomorrow we are also going to get some information about Shahir Annabhau Sate, as he is mostly known to the Maharashtra and northern part of India, but as far as his contribution is considered in the southern part, many people are not much aware about his social movement and his anti-caste movement. So we are going to discuss in the evening writer, proletariat, thinker Shahir Annabhau Sate and his anti-caste movement. On this particular topic, Mulyavasi P.S. Kamble sir is going to elaborate more. He is economist and social thinker from Maharashtra, and he is going to give brief information about his anti-caste movement. So be with us tomorrow at morning 10 a.m. and as well as in the evening 8:30 p.m. Thank you very much for joining today. Jai Bhim, Jai Mulyavasi, Jai Savidhan, Jai Bharat.